party like a Sussex. Oh, sorry guys, wrong episode. Welcome scholars to the Sussex Studio Experience. Today, we're shaking up the airwaves as we delve deep into the remarkable odysseys of two extraordinary souls. Meghan, our Duchess of Sussex, and Kendrick Lamar, the lyrical virtuoso, both hailing from the sun-drenched streets of LA. Side note, do you think they ever ran into each other at the Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall, or at the Fox Hills Mall, or at the swap meet? I bet they did. Let's get it. Picture this, my scholars, two towering figures navigating the complex tapestry of fame while grappling with the relentless tides of misinformation and prejudice. Meghan and Kendrick, emblematic of resilience in its purest form, carving out their own narratives against all odds. And resilience, that's a whole nother topic, because it does not come without trauma. And Kendrick let us know just how long he has been navigating depression. Kendrick Lamar said, "I've been dealing with depression ever since an adolescent. Squad, brace yourselves for a dose of true serum, because when Kendrick drops knowledge like that, it's akin to a lightning strike to the soul. And Meghan, well, she's right there, leading the charge for mental wellness, reminding us that vulnerability is not weakness, but a badge of truth." Remember when we witnessed Meghan's soul lay bare during that famous Oprah interview? Well, we're going back there. But we ain't gonna stay there long. Meghan, like the ancestors before her, will draw a kind of map that shows us her past, her present, and how possibly we can take a look at her life as an example with how we go forward. Our Duchess has come a long way since she sat on that bench in Montecito. Let's take a look. And we were all on that journey with her, rooting for her, tweeting for her. So we're going back, but we're not going to stay there. We're going to journey and get to the point where both of them are today. So squad, if you don't know Kendrick Lamar, I hope this episode inspires you to go and take a look. Kendrick Lamar has been open about his struggles with depression, particularly during the creation of his acclaimed album, To Pimp a Butterfly. He described feelings of survivor's guilt stemming from his losses in his Compton neighborhood, leading to overwhelming darkness and suicidal thoughts. Breaking away from generational stigmas, Lamar eventually sought therapy, a turning point that allowed him to confront his inner demons. See that connection to Duchess Meghan? This journey became the core theme in You, a song on the album showcasing his vulnerability and the tentative steps towards managing his depression.
Back home in my city or in my family that I can't do.
Yeah. For you to be somebody that was influential and of course a part of his career early on, to see him now grow into the artist that he is today.
I can't take credit for that.
I didn't say take credit, I'm saying to see him grow.
Yeah.
I didn't say responsible, I'm saying
Kendrick
for you
Lamar
to see him grow into what he is today.
Kendrick Lamar is a real motherfucking artist.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
The true definition of the word.
Absolutely.
You know?
That's what I was going to ask you. What is
only thing I can take credit for, that's amazing.
I don't want to go into this really, but, you know, I loved Malcolm and he got his head blown off, right? I loved Medgar, he got his head blown off, you know, and I loved Martin, got his head blown off. And I worked with Bobby, I worked with Lulu and JFK, and oh, have mercy. Wow, ain't nothing I've done, you know, the typewriter keys, which saved nobody. And it took me a very long time. That's why I ended up in the hospital. It took me a very long time to reconcile myself to trying to be a writer again, because one is always trying to be a writer. I don't care what the world says.
I know that.
No.
That's like trying to be a good Christian,
one is
a
trying.
good Jew, a good Muslim,
One
a
is
poet.
trying.
If you're 80, you get up and you try to make that fit you again.
That's right.
That cloak you put
faith in. Just looking at my kids, I know it sounds so cheesy, but my gosh, it's the most perspective building thing.
So now you are all officially Angelinos, members of that loving family that hails from Los Angeles or who makes Los Angeles your home. Thank you for embarking on this Sussex studio experience where we delved into the captivating convergence of Kendrick Lamar and our Duchess Meghan, navigating the depths of depression to emerge triumphant. As we conclude this odyssey, this fantastic journey, remember that triumph often arises from the depths of adversity, just as Kendrick's raw lyricism echoes the resilience of the human spirit, and Meghan's unwavering grace and brilliance amidst turmoil inspires us all. Let us carry their stories forward as proud Angelinos united by the strength of our shared narratives. And as Saint James Baldwin, you saw him in this video, once implored, let us continue to confront our truths, for therein lies our liberation. Until we meet again on the next chapter of the Sussex Studio experience, stay curious, stay bold, stay tuned. And if you got anything from this episode, please remember to subscribe. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to leave some links for depression references in the description. Take care. Ciao.